What up, y'all? Finally, I took a day off work, and I needed it. Hadn't picked this thing up in a while. Got my Auburn shirt on. Hadn't worn it in 2 years, but I'm feeling optimistic. Got a few bleach stains on there, but it's all good because y'all won't send me no merch from back home, so I've been forced to wear this. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about Auburn and how great we are. Let's talk about Luigi. Somebody brought it to my attention that he might not get convicted of, but he might get convicted of conspiracy, and here's why. Luigi's superbly intelligent. Do you think he's dumb enough to pop somebody and keep the murder weapon with him for like 3 or 4 days? The same one? You think he's dumb enough to go through all this mastermind and planning to go to a hostel to pull his mask down just to show his pretty teeth? To flirt with somebody? You think he's dumb enough to go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac with extra Big Mac sauce? What this person said, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist, it might have a little bit of validity to it. He said he think Luigi was hired to take the fall for somebody else. And it makes a lot of sense. So Luigi might not get convicted of, but he might get convicted of conspiracy. I don't know. And the thing is, too, that just got pointed to my attention, they don't actually have a video of Luigi's face doing the pop, 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 pop. They only got just the hood. And if you look at it right, if you see like the old photos, like maybe like a year or two pictures of Luigi, he's kind of stocky. You know, he's fit. And you look at the, I guess the word, looking for a silhouette. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's not even really a silhouette. It's like the back part of him, you know, doing the pop, 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 pop in the video. That guy looks a lot smaller than Luigi. It's going to be interesting, but, you know, he might get off. And one more little thing. Now, this Jay-Z case is taking another spin. Apparently, the woman who accused Jay-Z of, assaulting her has admitted there are some inconsistencies that's a hard word to say, inconsistencies in her story, right? Now, why is she saying this? I have a theory. I think Jay-Z would have paid her off before this thing gets too big, and now she's forced to backtrack. Because the things are coming out just weird. Now the dad is saying he don't actually remember driving 5 hours to pick his daughter up from, what is it, the VMA parties or whatever it is. But when you think about it, all this stuff would have been talked about way before it got to this point with the lawyer. What is his name? Tony Bugsby or Bigsby, whatever his name is. That stuff would have been talked about before. I'm thinking Jay-Z probably would have paid her off. Dad would have got a little money. Now everybody's slowly backtracking. Because this particular lawyer that handled these cases, he's not a fool. He's not going to put his reputation on the line for something and not have all this stuff already talked about. That's what it's looking like. But at the end of the day, it comes down to Puffy. If Puffy wants to bring Jay-Z down, all they got to do is say he was there. That's it. So some type of communication would have had to happen between Jay-Z's lawyer, Puffy's lawyers, and the girl that accused Jay-Z of doing this. So it's looking like it's probably not going to amount to much of anything. And who knows who else is behind this, because the Super Bowl don't want this type of image hovering over their event. They don't want it. So they may have paid some backdoor money some kind of way. Yeah, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Oh, yeah. Did you see how Beyonce changed her last name like a few days ago? She didn't go on to Beyonce Carter. She changed it to Beyonce Knows when all this stuff came out. It's just not making sense. You think she don't know what's going on? But now she's trying to distance herself from Jay-Z? To be continued.